Hello and welcome to Aviation Today. Aviation Today is a digital logbook. It is made by Aviation Today Services, so it's one of the product of Aviation Today Services. My name is Eric Nsimbe and I'm the founder of Aviation Today. So stay with me while I try to explain to you how the system works and how it is. So Aviation Crew Logbook, it has 4 portals. So we have one for the flight pilots, we have one for engineers, for supervisors, and for companies or organization. So as for today, we will be covering the one for the pilots. So just stay tuned while we go in. So if you are a new user, that means you have not been using Aviation Crew Logbook. So just come here, start free trial. So when you click right here, it will ask you your role. So just if you're a pilot, just create your account and complete all the necessary registration requirements. And if you already have an account, you can just come here and sign in. So you can sign in either by Google or by email. So it's the way you have registered, so the way you sign in. So right now let me just sign in and okay. So right now I'm already inside my account. So for a new user, you'll see all this place will be just blank because you're a new user. But as for me, I've already entered some logs, so that now you can see it as it is. So the Aviation Crew Logbook, the pilot portal, or we call it the flight deck. So it has various sections. We have the logbook section, we have report section, we have fleet sections, certification sections, and my profile sections. So I'll explain to you one by one. So let's start with the dashboard. So on the dashboard, this is an overview of our system. It's an overview of what we have filled and the whole system. So right now we can just see your recent flights, you can see pending verifications, you can see hours by aircraft model. So like here, Boeing 737-800, I have almost 9 hours, 9.8 hours. Boeing 787, I have 9.2 hours. Cessna 208, I have 6.9 hours. You can see if you have approved flights, and you can see there is one action required, that is my license is about to expire soon. Yeah, so this is it's a dashboard, so it's an overview of how the system it is. So let's dive deeper into the logbook section. So on the logbook section, this is where the record keeping starts from, or filling your logbook starts from. So this is where you can write your logbook, or you can write your flight. Maybe if you've flown from London to, I don't know from which place. So this is the place where you write it. So you can either import the logs, or you can just write it from scratch. So if you are writing from scratch, you just come to the top right corner here and click the buttons log flight. When you click it, it will show you some logbook entry. You have the general flight context. So here you just fill the date, your flight number. So let's say CQ345. This all is just for demonstration purpose. The duration here, you can see is not editable. That means you cannot edit because it will be automatically calculated from the matrix below, from the flight distribution, which you'll see it later. And here on the come here registration, here you will select your available aircraft. which you have already entered. And if you have not entered for the first time, you'll just come here at aircraft and fill all the necessary details. Maybe let's say 5 Hotel TFE Cessna 28B, model type, engine type 36A-140 engine. So you add fleet. So the aircraft model will be filled automatically, and that's the first option for registering. Or you can come to fleet here and add the aircraft here from that section. But continuing here, we have operating capacity. This how you operated that flight. So if you operated as a pilot or as a co-pilot, this is where you can select. And if it's as a co-pilot, you will have to enter the pilot name. But if you have operated as a pilot, so you can see the place for the captain name is not editable. And also you can just come and fill the departure airport. So maybe you move from HT there. We prefer you use the ICAO format, but depending on the country you are, so you can use the format they use, if it's IATA or ICAO format. So maybe your flight start from that to HT today, and we arrived at 40 minutes. So we have flight condition distribution. So this is a place where you divide your time. So like if you're flying this big aircraft, like a Boeing, which involve multiple crew, so either you may have flown onto the night or the day, or even a single crew. So maybe you've flown from one place to another, but different time zones. So you have day logging and night logging. So if you have been SE, that means stands for single engine, and ME stands for multi-engine. So if here you have single engine duo, that means you've been as a second pilot or a third pilot. And single engine pilot in command, that means you are a pilot in command. And so if you've flown, like this time is night, so you fill on the night logging. It's a single engine aircraft, so we've flown for 20 minutes, so it will be 0.3 hours. And if you're logging a flight as an actual IFR, so just put the details here, or it's a simulator, you just put the details here. And also you can just fill the remarks. You can make, this is a place where you can mention anything, any technical issues or route observations, anything you have found within that flight. If you experience nothing, you can just leave that, or you can just say it's scheduled flight from point A to point B, or those things can fall under this place. The most important part is the verification routing section part. This is where you can assign your task or your log to your supervisor. So we have given you option that you can save your entry as it is without assigning the supervisor, or you can assign to a specified supervisor. So like here you can select a supervisor or run. But for a new user, this place you will find it will not be applicable, because it will tell you have to link a supervisor. It will tell you that you have to go to setting on my profile section, then link to a supervisor. So right now I've already linked to a supervisor, so I just select my supervisor and submit for review. Or I can choose to save as a draft. So if I save it as a draft, you can see it here, HTD to HTZA, this one. Okay, it is saved as a draft. I can open and edit it whatever I want. But if I submit for review, I have to put some detail. If it's nil, I just put nil. Submit for review. So you will see it here. It has been written is review. So when you try to open it, you will see the logbook entry pending, awaiting verification. When you go down, you can see assign to supervisor can run. They must log in to review and sign. So this system, once the supervisor has rolled into their system and they have approved it, so you will see it as completed. So the other way which you can write log entries is just you can import them. If you have previous tasks which are in Excel format or a CSV format, you can import them. So you have here a template. We can download it and see how the format it is. And when you have here your worksheet in terms of that format, you can just come here and import them. And after that, the other section which I want to show you is the report section. So the report section, as you can see, this is a place where you can export your data as a CSV, or you can print it, or you can export as a PDF. So you can select maybe you want to print from January 1st of June to 30th of June. This is where you can select from start date to end date, or you can select maybe I want to print for specific aircraft, let's say 5 Hotel TFM, or TFM there is no, so TFG. So you can see here TFG, I have one aircraft which I've flown as pilot in command, 0.3 hours total, 0.3. So you can see it here. And or you can choose, you can print the one which you've flown as a pilot in command, or the one which you have flown as a co-pilot. So all you can select it from here. And also you can choose the ones which you have already completed. So right now we have no completed task, or you can choose the pending ones, or you can choose the draft ones. So it's all about that. Also you can right now you can also choose to show supervisor e-signature or not to show supervisor e-signature. So when you show supervisor e-signature on this place of sign, you'll see the signature of the supervisor, that which their license and the name, and license and name and signature, their signature, they will be shown here. But when you choose not to include them, so they'll disappear. Also you can see your total hours, total AFR hours, total simulator hours, and total completed task, pending task, and draft task. The other section which we want to explain is the fleet section. This I've already explained to you, how you can add the aircraft from the other end. But on this end, you can just come to the top right corner, click add the aircraft, fill the aircraft registration, model type, serial number, and the engine type, and then save the aircraft. On the certification section is the other section which I'll explain to you. So this is where you can add all your certificates. So from, if you have any certificate, it's a medical certificate, or it's your ATPL license, your FA license, all you can add it this place. So our system will give you a warning if your license is about to expire, or if your license has already expired, and if your license is okay. And it has been color coded. That means your license is like green, that means it's okay. Red, your license has already expired, and amber, your license is about to expire. So let's change like this one, FIA power license. Let's change it. Let's edit and change it to, let's put it here. So when we've changed it, so you can see now it's like it's expiring soon. That means it has not yet expired, but it's expiring soon. But if it has already expired, if it has already expired, so it will tell you expired, and you'll get a red sign. On the other end, you can come on the top right corner. Here is where you can add it. So you can write the certificate name, issuing authority, license number, rating. If you have, it's an optional feature. So if you have rating like a Cessna 208, you can just Cessna 208B and then click enter. You will see it here. And you can write the issue date and expiry date. The other section is my profile section. So on my profile section, this is all about you. So your details, your name, company, professional license, years of experience, email address, phone number, your default signature, organization affiliation, all these are yours. So the most important part is the organization affiliation. So on this part, what it gives is that if you are working with an organization which is already using our system, they can give you the access code, and maybe they give you the access code SKY 2024. So when they give you the access code, they'll get your request to join, and the company administrator will approve that joint request. Once approved the request, the company will be able to view all your tasks. So what they will have is view only. That means they can only view your task, but they cannot edit or export your task. So your logs are yours. They are not somebody else. So you are the one who can edit and export them, but the company can just view and see how their employee are working, how the employee are performing, if they are filling the logs exactly as it's supposed to be. On the place for the linked supervisor, this is where you can add a supervisor. As I've shown you while you are logging an entry, there's a place where they'll tell you to add a supervisor. So this is a place where you can link your supervisor. So if supervisor is already using our system, you can just enter his email or his or her email address, and it will show pending. And if he or she is not registered on our database, so like example at gmail.com. So when you say connect, you will see it says no supervisor found is example at gmail.com. You can invite them to join Aviation Crew Logbook. So when you click send invitation email, so it will open an email with a template to invite them to join Aviation Crew Logbook. And also we have the CAA authority feature. So this it will be released soon as we continue working with various CAA, and so as we try to make it seamless, that means much more digital, no more paperwork. So we are trying to work with CAA so we can achieve that to 100%. Also, we have here at settings where you can just change from dark mode to white mode. You can find some terms and condition, privacy policy, and also you can find the two-factor authentication for security purpose. So you can choose to enable the two-factor authentication, so your account can be very secured. And that's all about the pilot portal, and it's a very good system. And the if you have not understood any of this, you can just come to right here. There is an AI which will help you to perform various tasks. So right now, when you click it, it will give the procedures on how to perform a specific task. So let's say, how do I log a new flight? So it will tell you step by step on how to log that new flight. And also, when you come to the dashboard here, you can create an AI report. So it will analyze your system, your portal, and give some recommendation and assess the risk. Right now it will show that the risk is medium, and it will tell you what's the recommendation to do. So that's all about the Aviation Crew Logbooks system on the pilot portal. For the engineering and supervisor, just will have another video explaining how that system works. So thank you for following us. I hope you enjoyed using the system, and it will be very useful for you. And in case for new ideas which you have, you can write us to info@aviationcrewlogbook.com. We accept any recommendation on how and look how to implement it on the system. Thank you.